dust off your Easter bonnets, crack open your Easter eggs and pour yourself a glass of your favourite tipple. It's Thursday evening just before the bank holiday, so let's get cracking. Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Rachel.
And welcome to LeisureBit. So it's just slightly over 3 months since we got the van, and we thought we'd give you a very quick update, and we're going to have a look back at our top 5 adventures and top 3 mods each, and then we'll give you a quick preview about what's coming up. So Rachel, we're just over 3 months with the van. How are you finding it?
Loving it. Really loving it, more than I thought I would. Finding my feet where everything goes and fits, and loving it. What about you?
I'd agree. Exceeded expectations still really excited with it, and we're going places we've never been before, which is what it's all about. Brilliant. We said we would do our top 5 looking back at places we've visited, campsites. Rachel, do you want to kick us off?
In at number 5, I've put Cote Ghyll at Osmotherley. Brilliant, vibrant village with loads of places to eat and things to look around. Loved Beck Reservoir for Roxy and a look around there, and also the facilities on the site were really good. In at number 4 on my list would be Scar Close at Hudswell. Reasons why: lovely little CL, again a nice little walk up to the village pub, which was great. I love Richmond, one of my best places to go to. 3, I have put Pier Cottage, that's at Coniston, and my reasons for that is I just love the quirkiness of it. I love it that it's not regimented. I love the history and the story of Coniston, and actually being the place where they filmed it. The proximity for places to eat and to look at, and places for Roxy to walk. My number 2 is the Black Horse at Beamish, and this ticks so many boxes. 1, first pub stopover, facilities, staff, absolutely amazing, food great, wonderful walks for Roxy, and then we were 5 minutes from Beamish. Loved it. My top 1 is Castlerigg Hall at Keswick. The views spectacular, stunning. I mean, just looking out over the lake, brilliant. I love the fact that they've now got a little cafe on site, and also that they had the trailer for street food, and also the facilities there, absolutely immaculate clean, and again, lovely staff. So my top 5. What about you?
In at number 5, I've got Finchale Abbey, which is near Durham, and the reason for that is it just felt a lovely sight, and it was great being parked and looking back over the Abbey. In at number 4 is Rowntree Park in York, and such a beautiful city, and just right on your doorstep. You can walk one way to open fields, the other way into the city. What more could you ask for there? Really enjoyed that, and we'll be going back because there's more to explore there. In at number 3 is the quiet site at Ullswater, and the reason for that is really vibrant site, really clean, and plenty of places to take the dog. Really nice feel about the site. At number 2, Pier Cottage in Coniston. There was just something magical being by the lake, but also, as Rachel said, the story of Bluebird, really interesting. Another area I'd love to go back to. Number 1, a joint, because I couldn't decide. So yes, I've got a top 5 with 6 entries in, but a joint number 1, and for slightly different reasons, but both I'm rating on experience, is firstly Castlerigg Hall, the same as Rachel said, because it's always been a favourite of mine, and it didn't let down again. There's just something magical about it. But my joint number 1, and again, it's not technically a campsite, that one, it's a pub stopover, is the Black Horse at Beamish. For all the reasons Rachel said as well. Super friendly, lovely food, and a really great experience. 5 minutes from Beamish. Looking forward to doing more of those. So that's my top 5. So what about mods, Rachel?
In at number 3, the little table. I just love it. It's small, it fits there, it's enough to fit a couple of glasses of wine or Prosecco on. Love it. I consider it as a chopping board. Brilliant mod. My second one is the lights with the USB charger, and for the very reason that I can plug my phone in and just sit it down there. Really useful. And my top one, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, is the inverter. And the reason that I'm saying the inverter is because I can now bring my straighteners with me wherever we go. So that's been a game changer for me. So inverter, so brilliant. Thanks for that, David.
And it wasn't even on the list of things to sort out, that one, was it? So,
no, but that's a game changer, so brilliant. Yeah. What about your top three?
So at number 3, it's actually the lock on the back door at the top. Reason for that is a nice, simple, engineered mod that just makes you feel more secure when you're out on a campsite or at a stopover somewhere. Simple enough to install. At number 2, it's the lithium setup in totality. Really a game changer in terms of where we can go for 2 reasons. One, in its entire setup, it means we're not compromising on anything. But secondly, I'm not worrying about damaging the battery. And you don't want to be worrying about stuff in your leisure time. Some people say, well, why wasn't it your number 1? But I've got to say the number 1 goes to the lights in the cab. The reason being, it's changed the area to a really usable area. About £30 if you put that in proportion to £3,000 for the lithium setup. I think that's been the biggest game changer, because it's just changed the front of the van on, certainly when it's dark, when you got the screen cover on. So that's my top 3 mods. So what have we got coming up? We've got River Beamish, which is in Northumberland, coming up on next Tuesday. The Tuesday after that, we've got Old Hartley, which is in Tyne and Wear, just heading towards Northumberland. And then we've got the Barn at Beal in Northumberland, which is just near Holy Island. And we'll also be doing some bits on each one of those, like we do on the other vlogs, just somewhere to visit for a bit of an idea. From a mods perspective, we've got additional USB, which are quick charge and USB-C power delivery for the techies out there, and also additional 12-volt sockets as well. Then we've got the lithium so what, and I've mentioned that a few times, but I'm just actually building up the content, which is what do we use it for and things like that. Rachel's found another use case for it there with the straighteners. Finally, the third one, I've called it, and I'm keeping this one as a bit of a mystery, the alarm, the switch and the wardrobe. I'll leave that one to your imagination. Never guess where I got the idea from, can you, for that one? So I think we'll leave it there, and we'll wish you a really happy Easter weekend, however you choose to celebrate or not. We just hope you have a nice break and hope you manage to get the time off work.
And I hope the sun comes out for everybody. We're praying for the sun to come out.
Thank you for watching.
We hope you've enjoyed it.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.